Hello. Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media platform you are choosing to view this from. I'm just kind of stoked that you're actually checking it out. My name is Christian Brunel. I am a tattoo artist from Illinois, shooting today from Wolf's Fine Line Tattoo in Joliet, Illinois. 2024 has rolled around, and as such, I've decided I'm going to start making a series of videos. To put myself out there more, let people know a bit more about me, my story, how I think, whatever. When I started tattooing, I noticed that there were different things about the practice of tattooing that it drove home in ways just reading about those things or hearing them didn't. At the time, I thought, well, I'll write these down as as an essay, and thought I was going to submit them to Tattoo Magazine, see if I could get them published. And I probably procrastinated and negative talked myself out of it, whatever, I was lazy. I didn't get it done. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we are today. I'm going to try to do these as a series of videos. Our first, or our inaugural topic, might be a little bit cliche, but stick with me. I think I mean it in a different way than we usually think of. But hear me out. Our first one is arguably the most important. So if I don't make any more, this one should still be worth it for everybody. This isn't just for people who tattoo or want to tattoo. This is for all creatives in general. Anybody who does any kind of art or, any kind of art. So our first one today is simply, don't give up. Now, I know we've all heard that a million times. Like I said, it's going to sound a little bit cliche. But I'm not talking about your typical perseverance through adversity kind of don't give up, where the game's not over till it's over kind of thing, or I didn't get the job, I didn't get the promotion, I got rejected, I didn't get enough likes on whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm not talking about that kind of don't give up. What I'm talking about is, as an artist, I've got sketchbooks full of drawings. Or more correctly, I have sketchbooks that are kind of half filled with drawings, and the rest of the pages are filled up with scribbled out drawings, or drawings that are just kind of overworked, where I erased too much, they got smudged up, or I just got frustrated with them and passed on. And in my head, I wasn't giving up because I was still at least drawing. I was still trying to be an artist. When I painted, I had tons of boards and canvases that for paintings that I never finished, that ended up moving with me from house to house, wherever I moved, just for when I thought I would feel that, But as a tattoo artist, as you can imagine, once you start a tattoo, you can't turn the page. You can't just move that client over. I can't pick them up, put them on the client rack until I'm feeling that tattoo. I swear to you, for my first year, or maybe even the first 2 years, there would come a point in every tattoo where I would just be like, oh my God, what the frick have I done? And I'd want to break down. That little voice in my head would start running through about, I shouldn't be doing this, I came in too late. It would start telling me all kinds of negative stuff. I think we all have that voice in our heads. And I wanted to break down. I'll admit there were times I wanted to cry. I wanted to just go get one of the other guys in the shop and say, you have to do this. I'm out of here. I'm sorry I wasted your time. But I couldn't do that. I had to learn to keep my composure and keep working. And 9 times out of 10, if not every time, things worked out for the best. Now, we all have that negative voice in our head. Believe me, all the artists that you admire, whether they say it or not, they all have that negative voice in their head. They all want to be liked. They all think that they're not doing as good as they could be doing. They're thinking that they're not as good as this artist or that artist or the other artist that they admire. We just have to get past that. All we're doing is bullying ourselves. That's all that voice is. And it may come from somebody else. The shit that we're hearing in our head may come from something somebody else has said. It may just be stuff that you made up. But no matter what, it's never very creative, right? Bullies aren't creative people. And as such, bullying talk or negative self-talk isn't very creative. There's never been a time that I've heard stuff come out of my head that I was like, that was a good one. It's always the same shit. So just, you got to learn to let it slide. So what I'm suggesting is, if you're creative, whether you're looking at a blank page, a chunk of wood, chunk of rock, a clump of clay, a blank canvas, whatever it is, my suggestion would be, think like a tattooist or a tattoo artist. And think of that block of whatever, the blank page, whatever, as this client that you can't get away from. You can't let down until you are done, or at least until you get to a spot that you can call it good for the day. If it's a huge project, chunk it out. Get a little bit of something done. Just don't pass it up. Don't move on. Don't let yourself know that you've got that next page in the book. Don't let yourself know you've got another block of wood, rock, whatever. Don't move on. Work it to completion. I'm not saying fight the voices in your head, because that really just gives them more power. What I'm saying is, you've got to ignore them and keep working through. I know it's 1,000% easier said than done, but that's a suggestion. Super, super easy, or at least it's easy to say. Just try it out. Try thinking, I am a tattooist. I can't move away from this. Whatever I'm doing right here is the client. I have to get this done today, or within this time that I have allotted. Try it out. Let me know what you think. As I said, this is my first video of the series, so I hope they'll get a little bit better, and I'll get a little bit better at closing out. But really, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Try it out, and let me know what goes on in your practice. What do you do? And did it help you at all? I know it's a super small little tweak, but it meant a lot to me. Like I said, in the beginning, I couldn't get rid of the client, and I had to work through it, and it worked out. I was able to take that into other things I did. I used to paint, but I don't paint anymore. Now I make large-scale digital collages, and I make music, and as well as, like, tattoo flash art, or just tattoo art in general, whatever you want to call it. I draw. And it helped me in all of those things, trying to come at it with that same mindset. So try it out. I hope it helps you. Love y'all. Have a great 2024, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thanks a lot.